94 lakh rupees. I want you to look at that number, really look at it. That is the cost of keeping 20 lakh rupees in FD instead of equity for 15 years. That is not a typo, that is not a hypothetical. That is the documented mathematical reality for millions of ordinary Indians who did not do one specific thing at one specific time. I'm going to spend this entire video on exactly this number, where it comes from, why it exists, who it affects, and the exact steps to make sure it does not apply to you. Because here is what I know from talking to hundreds of Indians about money. Most people have a general sense that investing early is important. But nobody has shown them the actual number. Nobody has broken down the exact math in a way that makes the cost visible. Once you see the number clearly, you cannot unsee it. And once you understand where it comes from, the right decision becomes obvious. Let us start from the very beginning. So where does this number come from? It comes from one of the most powerful and least understood forces in finance. The mathematical gap between what money earns in a low yield instrument versus a high yield instrument, compounded over decades. The gap starts small, almost invisible. In year 1, the difference between 6% and 14% on 10 lakhs is just 80,000 rupees. You would not even notice. But compounding amplifies every percentage point of difference, year after year after year. By year 10, that gap is 9 lakhs. By year 20, it is 43 lakhs. By year 30, it is over 2 crores. Same starting amount, same person, same discipline. The only variable is the instrument. And here is the part that should make you angry. The instruments that give you 6%, FDs, traditional insurance, PPF after tax, those are the ones that get marketed the hardest. The ones that give you 14%, index funds, diversified equity, those are the ones nobody tells you about until you are 40 and the math no longer works in your favor. The number we are examining today is simply this force operating across an Indian lifetime. And once you see the real numbers, you will understand why I built an entire video around one calculation. Let me break down the exact math, simply, no jargon. The gap we are measuring, 10 lakhs. 2 paths. Path A, FD at 6.5% for 15 years. Final amount, 26 lakhs. Feels good, right? Your money almost tripled. But now path B, Nifty 50 index fund at 14% for 15 years. Final amount, 69 lakhs. Same 10 lakhs, same 15 years. 43 lakhs difference. And that is just 15 years. Over 20 years, the gap becomes 94 lakhs. Over 25 years, it crosses 1 crore 40 lakhs. Over 30 years, it exceeds 2 crores. 2 crores from the same 10 lakh starting point. Think about that. If you're 25 right now and you put 10 lakhs in an FD today, by the time you're 55, you will have 32 lakhs. If you put that same 10 lakhs in a Nifty 50 index fund, you will have over 2 crores. That is not a projection. That is what the Nifty 50 has actually returned over the last 20 years. The FD path and the index fund path start at the same place. They end in two completely different financial realities. One leads to dependence, the other leads to freedom. And the only difference is a decision you can make today in 15 minutes on your phone. This is the mathematics of your future, written now. Who does this number affect in India? Not the ultra-rich, not the very poor. It affects the exact person watching this video right now. The IT professional earning 12 lakhs a year in Bhopal. The government employee saving 30% of salary in Kolkata. The young couple in their late 20s trying to figure out where to put the money they're finally saving. Suresh is 27, works at a mid-sized company in Bhopal, earns 60,000 rupees a month, saves 15,000. Every month he tells himself he will start investing when he understands it better, when the market is less volatile, when he has more time to research. He has been saying that for 3 years. 3 years of 15,000 rupees per month not compounding. That is 5.4 lakhs of invested capital not working. At 14% over 30 years, that 5.4 lakhs becomes 1 crore 68 lakhs. The cost of waiting and understanding better is 1 crore 68 lakhs. You do not need to understand the market. You need to understand this number. That is the whole point. Now let us compare two identical starting points. Suresh and Neha. Same city, same salary, same age, same savings rate. 20,000 rupees per month. Every single month. For 20 years. Suresh put his 20,000 into FTs. Renewed every year. Never missed a deposit. His father did it. His grandfather did it. He saw no reason to do anything different. Neha put his 20,000 into a Nifty 50 index fund via a SIP. Set it up once on his phone. Took 11 minutes. Never thought about it again. 20 years later, Suresh's FD total at 6.5%, 96 lakhs. Respectable. He feels good about it. Neha's index fund total at 14%, 3 crore 20 lakhs. Same discipline, same time, same Indian economy, same 20,000 per month. The difference is 2 crore 24 lakhs from one decision made once in 11 minutes on a phone. That is what the number means. It is not abstract. It is not theoretical. It is the distance between two completely different retirements. One where you choose how to spend your time and one where your children choose for you. Here is the thing I want you to really sit with. Suresh was not irresponsible. He saved every single month. He did what he was told. He was disciplined and consistent. And he still ended up with 2 crores less. Not because of bad luck, because of one wrong assumption about where money should go. That is the cruelty of this number. It punishes people who do the right thing in the wrong place. 3 steps. This week. Not next month, not after Diwali, not when the market corrects. This week. Step 1. Redirect idle FD or cash savings to index funds this month. I know what you're thinking. It cannot be that simple. It is. The entire power of the number we discussed today comes from time. And time only works for you if you start. Even 3,000 rupees per month, even 2,000, the amount does not matter nearly as much as the starting date. Start small, start now, increase later. Step 2. Calculate opportunity cost. Current rate versus 14% over your remaining years. Do not pick individual stocks. Do not try to time the market. Do not listen to your colleague who made 20% last month on one trade. The Nifty 50 index fund is boring. It is supposed to be boring. Boring is how wealth is built. Step 3. Automate. Set SIP on payday so the decision is made once, not monthly. When, not if, when the market drops 30% and your portfolio turns red and every news channel says the economy is finished, that is the moment that separates the people who retire wealthy from the people who do not. Your SIP buys more units when the market is low. That is literally how this works. Do not touch it. Do not pause it. Do not look at it. Let it run. The number we started with is not a punishment. It is a reminder. Time is the one resource in finance that you can never buy back. Every year you delay is compounding in reverse. The gap grows larger. But every day you start is compounding for you. The math does not care about excuses. It does not wait for the market to stabilize. It runs every single second of every single day. The only question is whether it is running for you or against you. You now know the number, you know where it comes from, you know exactly what to do. The only thing left is to do it. Subscribe to this channel if you want more of this. Every week, I take one financial concept that matters for ordinary Indians and I break it down completely. Real numbers, real math, real steps. No jargon, no theory, no advice designed for Americans. I will see you next week, and the number we look at next week might change how you think about money even more fundamentally than this one did.